Hi guys, it's Tana Mongeau and I missed you so fucking much. Hello, hi. I don't ever want to be the YouTuber that makes excuses. I'm about to make excuses. I suck. But this week has just been really fucking stressful for me. Honestly, I've been going through a lot. I also have been on tour meeting so many of you guys and I'm sick as fuck if you can't tell because my voice. So balancing being sick as fuck and like tour and just a lot of really stressful, shitty things happening, I have not filmed another video. And I had a video to go up, which is this story, but I felt like I told the story really poorly, so I decided to sit down today and refilm it. So let's just not address my look. I've not washed my hair in like 6 days. This nail is just like bitch wear. I don't know. It's a lot, but I missed you so much, and this morning I just woke up and I was like, I cannot start my day until I talk to you guys. So yeah, I've been meaning to tell you the story for a minute now, and I'm so excited to finally tell you it. So yeah. As you guys know, like 2 weeks ago or something like that, I don't keep track of anything in life at all. Like, what's a calendar? I don't know her. I went to Playlist Live in Washington, D.C., and I had such an amazing time. Not to be a mushy ass bitch, but I met so many of you, and it is so crazy that every event like that I go to, the amount of you guys that are there just like doubles and triples, and this event was so crazy compared to any other. The amount of you that were like hanging out with me and taking pictures with me and like the mobs and stuff. It was so crazy, and I remember so many instances where I looked into a crowd of people and I was like, these people all, I just got chills. They all support me and they all love me, and I built this family, and I just felt really grateful all weekend. So thank you to anybody that came out to meet me, and I hope that I got to meet you and hang out with you and made your experience amazing, because you sure as hell made mine insane. With that being said, every moment that was not spent with you guys was an absolute fucking shit show, and today I have 2 stories to tell you from Playlist Live that just describe the entire weekend as a whole. And no, the title is not clickbait. So I got to Playlist Live on Thursday night, went to bed, woke up on Friday, spent the whole day meeting you guys, and by Friday night I was a little bit tired. It'd been a really long day. I wore heels all day, my feet hurt so bad, and so my friends were in my room and we were all getting ready to go party. Now there are 2 types of parties. There are parties in hotel rooms that are either just like a creator's room or like a random person's room, and there are parties that are in these ballrooms that are put on by like brands or companies per se, and only content creators are allowed to go. They're kind of exclusive. You have to like wear these wristbands that like let you in and whatever. And so those parties start at 10 p.m. So like every night pretty much everybody like pre-games at the hotel parties, and then they go to the content creator ones at like 10 p.m. So we were all getting ready, me and like 4 of my friends, and once we were ready we decided to go to this hotel room for this like pre-game party type thing, whatever. And so we get there and we walk in, and of course all of my friends know hella people inside, and they're all just talking to people they know, and I'm just sitting there like, I know no one. I started YouTube a day ago. I'm irrelevant. Hi. Everyone there was like musers and YouNowers and people from like other social media platforms that I just didn't really know. I ended up getting to know them over the course of the weekend, but this was like the first party night, so I didn't know anyone. And so I'm just kind of standing there like, like I don't know what to do. And this girl, as soon as she sees me, she's like on her phone and she looks up, she sees me, and she fucking like beelines to me, and she walks over to me and she is incredibly fucking drunk, and she's like, Tana, I've been looking for you this whole time. I need to talk to you. It's so important. I'm blank. And she introduces herself, and she didn't introduce herself with a name. She looks at me and she says, This is a clip of me explaining this girl's name. She made up an alias for herself, like a second name, and she never told anyone her real name, and the alias was really weird. It was like drunk blah blah blah, but I don't want people to find out who she is, so this is me voicing over because I don't want people to death threaten her third cousin or her to beat my fucking ass. I've also filmed this voiceover like 1,000 times. I don't know how beauty gurus do it. Fuck! So she tells me her name, whatever, and she's like, I didn't want to tell you this, but I submitted for your collab channel, and I know like so much about you. I'm a really big supporter. Like, I know that you're a Gemini Cancer cusp, and I know that your favorite color is black, and I know you were born on June 24th, 1998, and your middle name is Marie, and like blah blah blah, just going on and on. She knows a lot about me, and I'm not the type of person that's like, oh my god, what are you, like a stalker? No, I'm fucking flattered. Like, I appreciate it. She obviously was a very big supporter, so I wasn't like, you know, I didn't think anything of it. And so then she's like, it is a life goal of mine to just drink with you. I want to drink with you so bad. Please drink with me. And at these events, I don't normally drink, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna drink. It's fine. She's like, please, I'm not gonna take no for an answer. It's all I wanted to do all weekend was just drink with you. Like, just drink a little bit. You don't have to drink a lot, blah, blah, blah. And eventually she kind of like peer pressures me. I don't really want to say peer pressure. She like coerces me. That's fucking peer pressure. You get the point. Into drinking. My feet had hurt. It had been such a long day. And I was like, okay, but I'm not gonna get drunk. And thankfully I have a really high tolerance, so keep that in mind throughout this story. So I was like, I'm just gonna take a few sips of whatever she wants me to drink, because obviously she really wants to drink with me. She kept telling me it was like her goal of the entire weekend. And I'm like, whatever, a drink of something isn't gonna hurt, and like she seemed like a really nice girl. I wanted to like make her weekend. Whatever, I'm piece of shit. And so she's holding 2 bottles of wine in her hand, and one she's drinking out of and one is full. And now let me just tell you, I don't fuck with wine. Wine is so fucking disgusting. I don't know how or why moms just sit around and leisurely drink red wine for like fucking fun. Wine tastes like piss. Actual piss. I would rather be fucking sober than drink wine. However, your girl is a ratchet ass, Walmart ass, great value ass bitch, and there's one type of wine that I fuck with a little bit, and it is barefoot Moscato wine. Whether it be the white kind or the pink kind or the red kind, I don't give a fuck. That wine is the only wine that is good. It tastes like grape juice. It's like $4 a bottle. I'm not sponsored or promoting this at all. Please don't underage drink. Oh my god. But anyways, she's holding these 2 bottles of wine, and I'm like, fine, I'll take a drink of the wine. And I go to grab her bottle of wine, and she's like, no, you have to drink this one. This one's for you. I brought this one for you. And I'm like, fuck, okay, fuck. So I grab the bottle of wine for me, and maybe that should have been a red flag. I'm not intelligent. And so I grab the bottle of wine and I take like 2 glugs of the wine. And I just want to say disclaimer right now, it takes like an entire like bottle and a fucking half of Moscato wine for me to even be drunk, let alone like a half of it to get me tipsy. A few glugs of it doesn't even make me buzzed. If anything, I remain sober. I have a very high tolerance, and I mean that. I'm not just saying that. So I drank this with the intention to like appease her and just be sober. Like I knew it wasn't gonna affect me at all. I've drank that wine so many times in my ratchet ass 2013 ass days. I didn't think anything of it. It was 2 glugs of wine. I cannot stress to you enough, my tolerance is so high. 2 glugs of wine in life normally, I'd be completely dead sober. Like if I could pass a driver's test, I could fucking say the alphabet backwards, like sober. And so as I'm drinking these 2 glugs of wine, she looks at me and she starts laughing, and she's like, wouldn't it be funny if this ended up on like Guru Gossip or Messy Monday? Things for a human being to say while I am drinking wine with them. That takes the motherfucking cake, bitch. She goes, wouldn't it be funny if this ended up? Who says that? But of course, me just being a drunk dumb bitch and not thinking about it until after the situation, I look at her and I'm like, take my picture, it'd be so funny, ha. And as I do that, I'm posing as a complete joke. I'm like, ha, like, wouldn't it be funny? Like, put this shit on Guru Gossip, like, bottle of wine. Because honestly, I really don't give a fuck. You guys know me. If I was outed on the internet for like drinking, I'd be like, damn right, that shit was lit. Like, I'm not like those beauty gurus that are like, oh my god, me drinking at Playlist Live, end of the fucking world, my career is over. I'm not like that. You guys know me. I'm always honest with you. I always say you can't expose me because I'll expose myself first, and I feel like this is very much of a like epitome of that. But as I pose like that, she takes out her phone to like dead ass take a picture of me like with the bottle of wine. I'm like, what are you doing? I was kidding, it's a joke. And she's like, all right, I'm sorry, it was a joke, I was just joking. And it was like a really weird moment. For a moment I was just like, this bitch is kind of weird, like what are you, like why are you, like what? And so I just brush it off. I don't even think about it. The next 20 minutes we're just standing in the party. She's drinking a lot more out of her bottle of wine. I don't drink any more at all for the rest of the night, and I feel completely fine. But she keeps bringing up like Guru Gossip and Messy Monday, which I just think is weird. I don't know why. Like maybe she was just obsessed with it. I don't know. And so eventually we all leave and decide to go to the party that's put on by like the network. And we're walking in the hallway. I remember being completely fine, completely sober, absolute moment of clarity, completely fine. I remember seeing Rice Gum in the hallway and everybody being, oh my god, Rice Gum, I love you so much. I love your shoes. I'm your biggest fan. And I was just like, what up? Like, I was charging my phone in the hallway. We were getting ready to go. I was completely dead sober. And so we take the elevator down to the party and we're waiting in line. And in this moment, all of a sudden, I'm like, fuck. I don't feel good. I don't feel okay at all. I kept jokingly saying, I feel like that girl roofied me. That girl wasn't with us now. Like, she didn't come down with us. She stayed in her hotel room because she didn't have one of the like wristbands to get into the party, if that makes sense, because she wasn't a content creator. And so we're waiting in line. They check your wristband, and after they check your wristband, right before you go in, there's a man standing there that IDs everyone to see if they're either under 21 or over 21. If you're over 21, they give you a wristband that lets you get free drinks when you go inside, and if you're under 21, you don't get the wristband and you don't get to drink. And so this is the moment where I tell you I was no longer myself. I absolutely something was put in that wine, whether it be like Xanax or Hydra fucking Oxy motherfucking Percocet, Codone ass drugs. I don't know. But I was not okay. I was not drunk either. I was just like fucked. I don't even know how to explain it. It wasn't a feeling of being drunk. I felt like someone had drugged me. I was so dizzy. I couldn't see anything straight. And this is the moment where I tell you, like, I was not Tana Marie Mongeau anymore, because the words that came out of my mouth, I would never say. Drunk, sober, on acid, on fucking shrooms, on Molly. I would never say these words to another human being in my life at all, ever. So I look at the ID guy. I hand him my 18-year-old Nevada state ID. He looks at it and he goes, okay, you're good to go inside. And I look at him and I go, I need you to give me a 21 wristband. I need you to give me a 21 wristband. And he goes, Tana, I can't do that. You're 18. Just go inside. Like, just give me a 21 wristband. Like, no, I will no, it's fine. Like, just give me one so I can drink. I would never say this to another human being, nor do I have like a desire to drink like that, to like want a 21-year-old wristband that bad. Like, I go to these events dead sober 99% of the time, so I don't even understand why I was saying that at all. And so little did I know at this time, because I was holding up the ID guy, an entire line was forming behind me of every content creator ever, and they were all just watching me make an absolute fool of myself. And as this was happening, security pulls me aside. And they're like, yo, we need to cut your wristband. You need to go up. You cannot go in the party. And I'm like, I'm completely fine. I'm sober. I had one drink of wine. Like, just let me inside. I'm fine. I think someone roofied me. I'm fine. Like, just let me go. And they're like, no, ma'am. You are posing a safety hazard, like, to yourself, to other people. You need to go to your room and you need to rest, which was absolutely the right thing to do. Now that I look back at it, thank you to those security guards. But in that moment, I was like, call my manager, because I've ever said that sentence in my entire life. Like, this was not Tana Mongeau. Like, literally was not me. And they look at me and they're like, we've already spoke with Jordan. You need to go to your room. Like, I'm such a dumb bitch. It's absolutely ridiculous. So in that moment, I'm like, fine, just cut my fucking wristband, like, whatever. Because like when Jordan says no, the answer is no. They cut my wristband and security escorts me all the way up to my room. I'm laying in bed, and about 5 minutes after laying in bed, all my friends come up to take care of me. They're taking my shoes off. Like, they're feeding me pita bread. They're making sure I'm okay. I'm not fucking okay at all. I'm so fucked up. And I look over and I realize that the like guru gossip girl is there with all of my friends. I don't know how she found my room number. She didn't go to the party. Like, she didn't, like, I don't know how she got there at all. And she looks at me and she's like, babe, I knew that you weren't gonna be okay. Like, those were her words. I knew that you weren't gonna be okay. I came up here to take care of you. Is everything all right? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm so confused, but I just like, at this point, I'm so fucked. I don't even think twice about it, but now I'm like, what the fuck? How did she know my room number? How did she know I wasn't gonna be okay? How did she meet with my friends? And so I'm laying there and she grabs my phone and she puts my thumb on my phone to unlock it and then texts herself off of my phone, like, so that she would have my phone number. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she's like, it's just for tomorrow. It's just in case we hang out, like, no big deal. And I'm like, okay, that's a little bit weird. And as I'm like questioning her, she gets out her phone and she opens up her camera app and she starts taking pictures with my like deceased body and like filming me and shit. And so finally I'm just like, can you just stop? I look really bad right now, like, whatever. In my head, I was obviously like, what the fuck is going on, you know? But like, I didn't say anything because I'm nice and afraid of confrontation. And so eventually all my friends leave and they go back down to the party and I'm just left there like dead as fuck. It's insane. That girl is about to leave and she's standing in the doorway and she goes, see you tomorrow. And I'm like, see you tomorrow. And so she leaves. She goes to where the fuck ever, Guru Gossip Land. And so the next morning I get a text from her because she put her number in my phone and she's like, I left my shoes in your room. And this may be me being an overthink paranoid ass bitch, but like, how do you leave my room without your shoes? Like, at that point of the night, she'd sobered up very much. She was sober enough to like put her name in my phone and like type all that shit and like talk to me and like find my room number and shit. And like, I was staying on the 15th floor. She was on the 7th floor. That's such a far walk to walk with no shoes and like not realize it. And so I'm just weirded out at this point, but I'm like, yeah, you can come get your shoes because they're like her shoes. I don't want to like fucking take them from her. I don't know. And so she comes up to my room and she gets her shoes and I'm just getting ready for the day so that I can go downstairs to like meet you guys. I'm like trying not to die. She looks at me and she's like, hey, one more thing before I go. And she gets out her phone and she starts filming a video and she's like, the morning after, like, ha ha ha, like, mwah. and then leaves my hotel room. And I saw her a lot the rest of the weekend, but I was honestly afraid of her at this point. And this is the reason why I made this a story. On Sunday, the last day of Playlist Live, I was tweeting about this. My tweets were like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't even understand, blah, 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 blah. On Sunday, the exact same thing happened to one of my friends. She gave them a glass of wine at this like mixer, and then an hour later, they were so fucking gone, out of their mind, obliteratedly, like not okay, like couldn't walk, couldn't talk, like they were saying random things, puking, everything, not okay. And they like talked to her the same way, like guru gossip jokes and shit, and I don't even know. That's where I was like, okay, this is a fucking story time. I don't even understand. And so the next story is really quickly. This was also on Sunday night. It described my weird playlist experience. I don't even understand. I just need to share it with you guys so you understand. This was the same night my friend got like roofied by Guru Gossip Girl, and my friend was in my room asleep, and I was just letting them sleep there so that they could like gather, recollect, like not die. They were on my watch, and I wanted to be on the phone, and I didn't want to be on the phone in my hotel room with them because I didn't want to wake them up because they'd finally like gone to sleep. So I went out in the hallway and I was sitting on FaceTime. And so I'm sitting on FaceTime in the hallway, and this night was already just so weird. People kept screaming in the hallways. The fire alarm went off for like a random reason. I don't even understand. And so I'm sitting in the hallway on FaceTime, and I'm at the end of the hallway sitting like against a wall, like facing the other wall, and to where like I'd be sitting like this, and if someone was walking down the hallway, like they'd walk past me like that, and I'd be like facing them, you know? And so I'm sitting there, I'm on the phone, and I look up, and there's this guy walking down my hallway, and it's like 4:30 in the morning. Like everyone's pretty much asleep at this point. Like I don't know why this guy was awake, and he looks very important. He is dressed so expensively, it is ridiculous. He's wearing Yeezys, he's wearing Balmain jeans, he's wearing an off-white t-shirt with a Versace denim jacket over it. He has Cartier bracelets on, a giant fucking expensive ass chain around his neck. Whatever this dude does, he makes so much more fucking money than I ever will in my entire life by his outfit. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So I look up at him, and I'm like looking at his outfit, and he looks at me as he's walking down the hallway, and he goes, "Hi, Tana." And I'm like, hi? And so this next part I need to like act out for you so that you understand. And so he's walking down the hallway towards me, and he has his hand behind his back, and he's obviously holding something behind his back. So I start looking at him. By the way, sorry for my disgusting ass room. This is very impromptu. And I realize that he's spraying something that's on like the same side as me. Do you get what I'm saying? Because something is coming out of his back like like water or some kind of liquid as he's walking down the hallway. And so I'm sitting on the same side as whatever he's spraying. So whatever he's spraying is like about to get on me, because I'm sitting and he's spraying it like this, and like the spray is like going this way, and I'm sitting down like right here. So I'm sitting down, and I'm on FaceTime with Summer, and so the guy walks past me, and whatever he's spraying sprays onto my leg, and I start freaking the fuck out. I don't know why I didn't like move before then, but I was so consumed in like, why is this guy spraying something, to where I didn't think about that. And so I just start freaking the fuck out, and I'm like, Summer, this guy just sprayed something on me. And so the guy immediately takes this bottle that's behind his back as he continues to walk down the hallway. And it's like one of those clear, like cleaning supply bottles. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's clear, it has like a blue lid, it sprays like this. You buy it at Walmart, like in the cleaning section. Like this is nothing he could have like bought at like the hotel or something like that. Like he would have had to like bring it with him. So he quickly switches it to the front of him so that I can't see it anymore. And so I'm freaking the fuck out. He keeps spraying it, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck are you doing? Like what the fuck? And this guy, I kid you not, I wish this was a fucking joke. This guy turns around and looks at me, and he goes, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! And just keeps walking down the hallway spraying the spray bottle after he told me to shut the fuck up. Like it was so casual. So then I put my room key in my door, and I walk in the room quiet as fuck because like my friend is dead in there because of Roofie Girl. And I look at what's on my leg, and I'm like smelling it, and it smells like a chemical, like lemon, limey, like vinegary, like the weirdest fucking smell I've ever smelled. I mean, it wasn't chloroform because I didn't fucking pass out. I don't know. And so that is the point that you guys saw me go on the Twitter spree of like Playlist Live is fucking crazy. I don't know what the fuck is going on or what the fuck is wrong with anyone there. But yeah, I definitely got roofied by a guru gossip spy, and then my friend got roofied by a guru gossip spy, and then someone sprayed a random chloroform something chemical on me, and when I freaked out like a normal human being would, they told me to shut the fuck up. And that was my Playlist Live experience, and it was awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you for making Playlist Live as normal as it could have been, because I loved meeting you guys. I hope you enjoyed these stories. They were very, very long awaited, and I'm so happy to finally tell them to you, and people are just fucking crazy, man. Be careful. At the next event, I'm definitely just gonna be sober Sally altogether, because I don't want to deal with that ever again. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these stories. Make sure to subscribe if you already haven't. Follow all my social media below to keep up with me when I'm not making mediocre YouTube videos. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.